Well, hello there, my friends. This lack of a second light, softbox light, I need to order a new light bulb, but really messes up like what's going on. So I have shifted everything closer to the working softbox light, and the ring light is on like high, and it hurts my eyes. I have a fuzzy, okay. Hello, welcome, how are you? Today, I want to do a couple things. I'm technically filming 3 videos this evening. It is Saturday night, so I have a bump in Saturday. Obviously, I feel like filming on Saturday is becoming my new thing. I'm not sure why, but right now I'm going to be filming a what's new in the drugstore video because I found some stuff last weekend. If you watched my last video, you would have known the video with my friend Shelby that she let me go out. I was able to go to a store alone, which was great. And then after my self-care Sunday, I went to Walmart, so I went grocery shopping. And I accidentally walked into the makeup aisle and accidentally finally found this L'Oreal tinted serum, and then accidentally found a new concealer that I hadn't seen anyone use, and then I accidentally found the brow glue I've been waiting forever for. So it's really not in my control how I got here, but I have things to try. If you're new here, hi, my name's Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not new here and you still haven't hit that subscribe button, the fuck, okay? Just the fuck. Please do that. Like this video if you enjoy sweets, and comment on this video if you enjoy salty snacks, savory, that's the word. Also, I mean, comment anything else really. I'm just trying to get you to do something here, because the more you do something, the more YouTube lets other people do something, you know? Like they can watch me more. They'll be like, hey, people actually like her videos, and then it shows it to more people. Anyways, so without further ado, let's get started with this what's new in the drugstore try on. What I have today is I have the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum with 1% pure hyaluronic acid. It says the skin benefits of a hyaluronic acid serum now tinted, instant radiance with a nude skin effect instantly. Skin feels hydrated, skin looks healthier over time. So I got the shade 3-4 light 2 medium, because the shade before this was like super pale and it seemed super light. And given my LYS Beauty Foundation triple fix serum foundation that I've been trying recently, that's too light. I wanted to make sure that didn't happen again. So this does seem dark, but also if you like look at the rest of my body, it's still dark but not as bad. So that's why I got that particular shade. I assume it's gonna be sheer. It's probably gonna be light to build about, I don't know. Let me take a gander on mine actually, and I'll find out for you. It's not telling me if it's light to medium. I assume it is. Shake well before using. Apply for drops directly to your face. Use fingers to blend, starting at the center and working your way outwards. Can be worn alone or layered with other makeup and skincare products. Okay. Interesting. So I guess let's try that. So first I'm gonna prime my skin using my Hangover RX, my e.l.f. Poreless Putty, because it's what I use every day. So at least then we're just giving it like a fair shot, right? Let's try this, okay? So it is very liquidy. I think I'm gonna shake it a little more. So you gotta shake it up super well. I assume that's because of separation. When you have a lot of different like liquidy products in there, you're gonna wanna make sure they're nice and mixed up. And now we're going to take some. It said to squirt it on your face. I don't know. Let's see. Is that enough? I don't know. It's actually not as like liquidy as I expected. Like it's not quite, let me see if I can get up closer so you can see this. So I dropped it onto my skin and it's not like pouring down my skin like water. So that's pretty surprising. But let's see, maybe I should I zoom you in? I should zoom you in. Okay, you're as zoomed in as you get, so you can see the skin texture here. I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror because I I want to make sure I'm in frame. Okay. It definitely made me look more tan. And as far as coverage goes, I feel like that wasn't a lot, but we will see. Okay, I need to put a little on my forehead. Okay, so quick side by side of my face. Doesn't honestly look that much different. If I didn't have a darker tone, I don't know if you'd even be able to see a difference in my skin. So this is without product, and this is with. I'm going to try and do the same. I'll just pour it on my face and then tap it in with a sponge on this side. And depending on which side I like better, I'll work with that and probably do a second layer and see how it builds. So let's just do that real quick. Okay, so honestly, I think I got more coverage with a sponge. Like this side of my face definitely looks more toned down. It looks like it has a little bit more evenness to it, whereas on this side, I can still see very clearly the spots on my face that are not perfect. Like this whole cheek still looks imperfect. So I'm gonna take a little bit more. I'm gonna put it over, whoa, Nelly. All right, so it turns out if you put a lot, then it will drip down your face. That was unintentional. I'm gonna go in with a second layer, see how that works using my sponge. So right off the bat, you can see how luminous it is. Like even right here under my eye area is super luminous. I'm never gonna be mad at that because I'm dry. I'm super dry, like super, super, super dry. So having something that's that luminous and hydrating on my skin is never going to be something I dislike. One caveat is that the bottle gets messy. Like I accidentally missed with the dropper a little bit and now the bottle has like foundation all over it. But I do really like the way it feels. Like it's still tacky, which is gonna happen with a lot of these like really dewy foundations. Oh, I forgot to put this under even, and I still look this luminous. Like that's without my glowy base product. Like normally this is all over my cheeks. No one's mad at that. I think you could also very easily tone down some of this with powder, which I will do after I do my concealer, just a little bit because I don't want to do too much. I'm gonna just look super close in my mirror. So one thing is I feel like it's already seeping into my smile lines a little bit. If I were to set it, that probably wouldn't be an issue. Let's try this concealer next. I'm gonna quickly put on my under eye corrector, just a hair, so I can have something to correct my inner circle area, inner dark circle, inner corner, whatever the I'm trying to say. So just give me 1 second. So now that my dark circles are moderately corrected, doing the best they can, this is the L'Oreal True Match Eye Cream in a Concealer. This like skincare in base product thing used to only be a thing for super expensive makeup companies. So like if you've ever heard of La Mer, it's like, I'll put a picture right here. It's super expensive, like ridiculously expensive products. And I'm pretty sure their foundation's like $200 or something crazy. But they have this like skincare La Mer special formula where it like makes your skin better and like all that jazz. And they have powders and all that. And it's like, other brands are coming out with that now. Like you can't be charging ridiculous amounts for things like this. Like there's a serum in this tinted foundation from the drugstore. Granted, this is probably $15 to $20. And I don't remember how much this was, but it was probably 10 to 15. So like, yeah, it's not the cheapest in the world, but it's better than a couple $100. So I'm just saying. I got the shade Fair Pale. Their color range wasn't great on this, so I didn't really feel like I had that many other options when it came to tone. But it says there is 0.5% pure hyaluronic acid, whereas this is 1%. Its eye area looks fresher, less puffy in 1 week. And then it instantly covers dark circles, which I put this on anyways because I do that no matter what I use, even with my CoverGirl concealer, which is like full coverage. I put this on because I like to, because my blue under eyes are going to seep through, so I try to help it. It is dermatologically tested for safety, 24-hour hydration, all skin types, paraben-free, lightweight blendable formula, fragrance-free, does not clog pores. Shake before using. So let's open it up. I haven't seen anyone talk about this, so I wanted to see, oh, this reminds me, and I've never used it, but it reminds me of the It Cosmetics thing, the concealer. I don't remember the name of it, but this is what it looks like. There are 14 shades. Care and coverage, the perfect match. True Match Eye Cream and a Concealer provides instant dark circle coverage with the care of an eye cream, 24-hour hydration for an eye area that looks fresher and less puffy in 1 week. Formulated with 0.5% pure hyaluronic acid, top recommended dermatologist ingredient. This formula is fragrance-free, paraben-free, and non-comedogenic. Dermatologists and ophthalmologists tested for safety, suitable even for sensitive skin. Usage, dab around the eye area and gently smooth with fingers, brush, or sponge to blend into skin. Great. So, I am going to, this is a concealer brush I just used. It's not super clean. So stop judging me. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand, apply it with this, and then probably blend it out with my sponge, just because this kind of product, I'm not going to directly apply it with like a squeezy tube to my eye because that just feels weird. So I'm going to shake it super good before I do that though, because that's what it told me to do. I'm gonna squirt them onto the back of my hand. It also didn't tell you the coverage on this, L'Oreal. You gotta add like what your coverage goals are with your products on your website. I'm gonna take this brush, I'm gonna dip it into here. We're going to apply it. And, oop, I accidentally just got that in my eye. Can you have eye cream in your eye? Just asking for a friend. I'm gonna apply it in the places that I normally would. And then I'm gonna let it sit for a minute and then I will blend it in. That little bit I applied only did one side, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. I feel like I didn't put that much on, so I'm not that surprised. Hi, I have a friend. Can you see him? No, you can't. He doesn't understand that it's not his time to shine, huh? Hi, baby. It's been sitting for probably a minute, so I'm gonna start blending it out. But if you didn't notice, I have waved hair today. It was my first time using the waver, so like some of my pieces are like too perfect and I'm not super in love, but I didn't hate it. It's fun, it's different. It was quick, super quick, like way quicker than curling my hair. But anyway, so I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm going to blend out this concealer. So my only concern when it comes, not concern, but I guess question when it comes to this product is it's an eye cream and a concealer. But I tend to put my concealer not just under my eyes, like I tend to also put it like here, here, and here. So should I use a different concealer for that? Is it a waste to use this like expensive eye cream concealer on the rest of my face? Because like, I like to highlight using my concealer as well. I don't know. I will say, that looks pretty damn good. Do people still go on YouTube to find like reviews of stuff before they buy it? Because like, that's how I base anything I buy, is like what I see on YouTube. And that's because I'm a YouTube lover, obviously. But I'm just wondering if people still do that. Like I know that one of my eyeshadow palette videos has a ton of views because people even commented saying like nobody talks about this palette, and so me doing looks with it is like exciting because otherwise they don't see anything about the palette. I feel like that looks really nice. Like I said though, I'm wondering if putting it on my other areas is like a waste of the product, you know? I'm going to because that's what I do, but it just seems like, you know, you have this like fancy eye cream and a concealer, you should probably just not waste it on like the high points of your face, you know? Okay, concealer's on. I'm going to go set my under eyes and my face, as well as adding my powder, sorry, my bronzer, my blush, or my bronzer, and then I'll come back for blush because I have something I want to show you guys that I'm super excited about, so please hold. I forgot how much I love the Fenty cream bronzers. I just opened a new one because I decided scraping the edges of the old one isn't necessary when I had one in the drawer. So I just opened a new one and like, I forgot how great it was. It's just so nice. My skin looks delightful. Anyways, what are we doing? So I talked about this on my Makeup Monday, and I also talked about these products. So if you missed that, you should go follow me on Instagram. It is @CaitlinJullian_makeup because it's amazing. That was really bold and super confident. It's like a hangout, chill, get ready with me while I get ready for work on a Monday morning kind of thing. What I said on there is this lipstick, this is the Maybelline lipstick in Mauve for Me. It's like their universal line. This is their universal, put that in quotes, Mauve, okay? I had this and I used it a lot on my channel and in Makeup Mondays way back, like when I was living with my ex-boyfriend. So probably a year ago. And then I did someone's makeup for a wedding. And I used this. And I let her have it because she needed to touch up throughout the night. And I never got it back, obviously. And I haven't been able to find it since. But I was in Harris Teeter, which is the local like grocery store, and they had this. So I bought it. And the reason this is such a beautiful, unique thing, color, product, is because this is a great color to use on your cheeks. So that's a little hack for you. If you've never known that you can use like a cream product like a lipstick anywhere, feel free. Katie Jane Hughes typically will put it on her lips and then take it from there and put it on her cheeks. I just go directly in with my stipple brush. I use this because I feel like it puts it on a little bit lighter. It is a lipstick, so it's gonna be pretty pigmented, so you do have to be careful, but it's a beautiful cream blush, okay? So I just take my stipple brush and I just brush it back and forth, gentle, not too much. And based off where I like to place my blush, I start up here and I start kind of tapping it on, moving it around, giving myself this beautiful blushy look. The benefit with this is that it's more of a cream color than like a matte lipstick. So it does go on really nicely as a blush. It's just so pretty. And I love it so much. And I forgot how much I loved it, and I'm so excited to have it back. Okay, so this is side with, side without. You can see the beautiful, like pinky, rosy. It is mauve, but honestly, I feel like it doesn't really look that mauve. Like it's a really beautiful, like neutral, pinky cream blush. I don't know. One of the most underrated things to use on your cheeks is just a classic freaking lipstick. Like if you want a beautiful, cohesive, monochromatic look, use your lipstick as a blush. You will get the most cohesive look you'll ever have. Like if your lipstick and blush match perfectly, God, you're gonna be unstoppable. I'm just saying. I do want to use this as lipstick, and I hope I can show you that at the end of the video. Problem is, I'm going to be doing my random picking of the palettes for my TikTok challenge, where I pick a palette out of a jar of popsicle sticks and then do a random look with it. So it depends on what palette I get, if this is going to even work as a lipstick with that eye look, so we will see. But I'm gonna quickly do my powder bronzer blush, and I'm actually gonna use this powder highlighter because I didn't use my Auric. So then I'll come back and we will do our eyebrows together because of the NYX brow glue. So another brief intermission, if you will. Okay, one last product, also this nose highlight is Vibrant. If you've never tried this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, this is in the shade Be My Highlight. They have one that's deeper, I think. Super inexpensive, I think it's like $4, and it's a great highlighter for powder. I don't typically go for highlighter because I just don't like it. But since I forgot my Auric, it seemed necessary. I'm also just gonna try to like chill that out a little bit. Anyways, brow glue. So what I'm gonna do my brows with my Lift and Snatch, and then we'll do this. I'm gonna zoom you back in, zoom you back in. You can watch me do my brows, but it'll be entertaining. Okay. This is probably my favorite brow product ever. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in Ash Brown. So it is, instead of a pencil, a pen, okay? And you can kind of just like draw on your hair-like strokes, which is great. I should have grabbed a spoolie. Please hold. I need one. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush my brow hairs relatively in the direction I want to go. Let's see if I can start on this side so you can actually see it. I never start with this eyebrow. This is weird for me. Okay. Do you like my focus noises? They stem from fear. She looks dark. She normally doesn't look this dark. Okay, now I'm gonna do this other eye real quick. This brow is a little bit taller, so I do kind of need to like shorten it. I honestly, no matter how much I try, I can't make them even. So I have two different brows. It's just the name of the game. Next brow look, transparent, because that's the only one they have. One product, limitless brow look, style brow hairs and set into place, non-sticky transparent formula with a precise spoolie for easy application. So it's supposedly aggressive. So it's just a clear brow gel with a spoolie. NYX also just came out with another like brow gel type, but it's like a combination, I'd say, of like these two products. I think it is literally a lift and snatch product. So it probably is very similar to these two combined, but it's like a tinted brow gel that also holds in place, which that might be what I need because I like tinted brow gels because then I don't have to fill in my hairs. So when I just pulled this out, I wonder if I can get a good look at this for you. So when I pulled it out, it's like stringy, like literally like glue. Okay. So I'm kind of scared for this, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, the shelf life on this is only 6 months. That doesn't feel like a long time. So I'm gonna just brush the glue gently into my brows. I don't want it to be too much because I don't want it to get like what's the word I'm looking for? Like flaky, for lack of a better term. Okay, so far already the hold, I can feel it. The thing is, I have very long brown hair. They are brown, but I have very long brow hairs. So to get a brow gel that actually holds my hairs into place is very difficult, and I've struggled to find it ever. So typically a brow gel will fill in, but not really hold them where I want them to stay, and then they'll fall, they'll droop, they'll move around, just because my hairs are long. Like they do their own thing and you can't help it. So if this can do that, that'd be great. We'll see what happens once my whole makeup is done and we'll talk about all these products. I'm gonna hop off, do my eyeshadow thing that I was telling you about for TikTok, and then we'll come back, we'll discuss all of the products on my face real quick, we'll end the video, and then I will film number 3. So, BRB. Don't think any of us expected this to be the look that came out of that TikTok video, but here we are. Wanted to challenge myself a little bit, didn't want to do your stereotypical shape that I always do, shades that I always do, finishes that I always do. We tried to change it up, okay? Try to do something fun. If you're seeing this video, this is already on TikTok, so go follow me over there. It's at @CaitlinJolene_makeup, just like my Instagram. I know I've plugged my own stuff a lot today, but it's for right reasons, okay? I'm putting in a lot of effort to be more content heavy. I feel like I've been kind of just like on autopilot and I needed to just like change it up, you know? But anyways, let's discuss our product, shall we? True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. Truth be told, okay, we have a weird thing going on. My forehead lines, we're not really sinking into them, but my smile lines, we are sinking into those hard. I do think one layer would be enough for like an everyday, but because I needed to even it out with the two sides, I had to do 2 layers. I don't like using brushes, but if you wanted more coverage, a brush would definitely give that to you. I wish they had a bit more shades because I feel like my particular skin tone isn't that crazy, like that irregular. So to have this shade be far too dark and the other shade be far too light, like I know if I put that on, it would have looked aggressive. In the summer though, this will be fine. I'm genuinely shocked that it's not sinking into these lines because that is a very common issue for me. And as far as my smile lines go, that does happen with all foundations, so I can't be that surprised. So all in all, this product I will definitely be using again, and I will definitely not be using it with my fingers because I hated that. I feel like it did zero things. The sponge gave me way more coverage and you could see it. So sponge or brush if you're a brush person, no fingers. Get out of here with that, L'Oreal, you're a fucking liar. This concealer, I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this is really great. For $15, do I think it's that great? No. Seems a bit pricey, but if you compare it to other skincare plus concealer combos, you're definitely gonna get more bang for your buck with a $15 one. Just, I don't even know how much the La Mer one is, but if you're gonna compare it, I'd say that. It isn't full coverage, so I think it'd be more of like an everyday product. It still shows through some of my blue under my eyes. Granted, I also have a crap ton of fallout from this palette, so there's a lot going on under my eyes. Like it's extra shimmery with all the shimmer glitter fallout. It's like barely creasing. Wow, okay, hold on. Wow, okay. This is really up close and personal. You can see really deep into my soul. But this side of my face, this eye, always creases hard. Ooh, did I smudge that? I sure did, didn't I? Okay, I just had to fix a little bit of smudging that happened over here. The struggle of doing a shadow graphic liner kind of situation. Anyways, this eye is my bad eye. This eye creases aggressively. There's like 2 or 3 creases on this eye that always show up no matter what. Right now though, there's 0. And that never happens to me. Also on this side, there's 0 creasing. And I have to be on, like, you can see what's, oh, maybe not because it doesn't want to focus, but you can like there's no creasing. Like I have to be honest with you, whenever I would see somebody talk about a concealer and they're like, it doesn't crease on me, I was like, you're all fucking liars. Every concealer creases. We all know this. Stop lying to everyone. I think I found my no creasing concealer, guys. All of a sudden, $15 doesn't seem that bad anymore. Every time, $15? I feel like I use very minimal product though, so like maybe this would last a while. I'm not sure, we'll see. I just don't know if I can handle $15 every time I need to refill my concealer, but like, I'm so shocked. And the fact that if I wore this every day, technically I'd be improving my skin. This combo? Anyways, brow glue. I think it did a really good job. I feel like my brows are stuck. And I didn't put too much on where it's gonna feel like crusty or it's gonna look like there's residue. Is that the word I was looking for earlier? Residue, like white cast of the glue on your brows. It's definitely sticky. You saw me pulling it out of the tube, like it's a glue. But I don't mind that because my brows need it. And I knew, that's why I wanted to try this so bad. I knew that it was necessary for me to try a product that was considered a glue, okay? Or just a super sticky hold, because anything that says like long hold or like strong hold or blah doesn't work. My eyebrows fall. And so far they haven't with this product, and they feel like they're not going to. Mind you, I haven't worn it that long, but I'm super excited to continue to use this as long as I can keep doing like the amount that I did today where it doesn't give me that weird residue. So that is something I'm worried about, is I feel like it's a product that you can go overboard on and you can really give yourself some like yucky looks if you're not careful. As far as the other product that NYX just came out with for the brows, I would love to try that, and if I get my hands on it, I'll let you know, because this is great and all, but it means I have to fill in my brows when I use this. I don't fill in my brows every day. I use a tinted brow gel. So to have to use that, like a brow pen or a brow pencil with this, does kind of like dock at a point for me, because I like the ease of one product, like a tinted gel. So I want a tinted gel with this kind of hold. And if that's what this new NYX product is, this is all of a sudden gonna be useless. I need to film my 3rd video of the night. So I'm gonna go. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this, if you liked my reviews, if you think that I'm like moderately entertaining, like this video, comment on this video. If you wanna see me try that NYX product, that other NYX product, comment it down below because I will do it. I don't need an excuse to buy more things, but I'm trying not to. So unless someone tells me that I can, I probably won't buy it, but I want it. So please, somebody comment. Also follow me on Instagram. It's at @CaitlinJulian_makeup. Like I've mentioned a million times, I do my makeup Mondays every Monday. I post my reels typically on Wednesdays, which are just like, sometimes they're just like copies of TikToks, but I can't always put all my TikToks onto reels because reels only allows 60 seconds and TikTok allows 3 minutes. So also follow me on TikTok to see more of this situation, this random popsicle stick pulling challenge of using every palette in my collection and also using the shadows in a weird way. Like today I did the 4 corners of the palette. So there was 9 shades in the palette, but I had to use the corners. And that's how we came up with this crazy look. Because if I didn't get forced to use the 4 corners, I would have stayed in my comfort zone and nobody wants that. So if you want to see that, hop over there. I also posted recently my foundation hack that I think I mentioned in my last video. No, 2 videos ago. The ColourPop Smoke and Roses, where my skin looked perfect and like poreless and smooth and delightful. That's also on TikTok. So if you want to see that, please go over there. I also have a podcast with my best friend called Singles and Thriving. It's on Spotify, Apple, Google, and Amazon. Go listen to it because it's super fun and you get to hear more about me and about our friendship and like things other than makeup, because I don't really like stray too far from like makeup content and or like life updates on this channel, and I could, but that's what I have the podcast for. So go listen to that. And I think that's all my updates and all my requests. So those are all my calls to action. Yeah. So maybe just do like all of them. But if you can't, do 2. A like, a comment, a subscribe, a follow, a listen. Pick 2, you know? Make the list smaller so it doesn't feel so unattainable. And then next week you can pick like 2 more. And then the week after that you can continue. Okay, anyways, I gotta go. So sorry, bye.